We like to get away as much as possible now we are retired, and are always looking for somewhere to go for just a couple of days. Bruges is a beautiful city that is sometimes called the Venice of the North. We found it a great destination for a quick breakaway, as it's just around the corner from Dunkirk. Well, about an hour by road. Everything you could wish to visit is all within walking distance. Bruges is a city from the Middle Ages and typical of most European cities. Large squares surrounded by beautiful buildings and always bustling with visitors. Over 3 million visit here each year from all over the world, so it can get very crowded in the summer, and particularly at Christmas for their famous market. If you can't get here for Christmas, however, there's a wonderful Christmas shop open all the year round. The colourful buildings and little bridges over the canals is just what gives Bruges a very special atmosphere. Driving in Bruges is not for the faint-hearted, and it's best left to the locals. But getting around on foot, as I said, is easy. There's buses, there's carriages, and there's bikes, and some unusual modes of transport are also available. Like Venice and Amsterdam, a guided boat trip on the canal was recommended as a good way for us to get the feel of the city, as you can get to see some places that you can't get to on foot. However, it looked like everyone else had the same idea, and queues were quite lengthy. But there are several boat tour operators, and you can board at different locations along the canal. So we didn't have too long to wait to board our, well, slightly overcrowded boat.
D'architecte, l'homme avec les pompes. On the left there on top of the roof, in the background, the tower of the St. Stephen's.
On the 30-minute trip, the skipper gave us a running commentary in several languages, as he explained about the significance of each of the old buildings fronting the canal, some of which dated from around the 15th century. Bruges' most famous landmark is the 13th century belfry, housing a carillon. It is one of the city's most prominent buildings, standing 83 metres high, and it can be seen from most parts of the city. A challenging climb to the very top via a very narrow and steep spiral staircase consisting of 366 steps was worth it once I got my breath back. But then I found out that the tower leans about a metre to the east. Now they tell me. Apart from the stunning view of the city, here you can study the wonderful workings of this giant musical box and bells. I can't help but wonder just why we haven't come here before. With the gentle mix of old and the modern, Bruges is full of surprises. Music and entertainment is everywhere, and there is always something to see. like I said, you never know what you'll find here in Bruges. Turning a corner, we came across the biggest cheese tasting event we've ever seen. There must have been over 50 stalls spread right around Zan Square, all promoting cheese and beer.
Smile.
It was buzzing with hundreds of tourists and cheese enthusiasts who were in their element, tasting cheeses from Belgium, Holland, Switzerland, Germany, and I reckon all over Europe. It certainly had a fairground atmosphere. Everybody was happy. Food, beer, and music. Did I say music? Bruges, without a doubt, has now become one of our favourite places to visit. With so much to see, 2 days is nowhere near enough.